environment, business, food regulation, and other issues. Amnesty International and other critics accuse the North American leaders of negotiating the deal in secret without meaningful public debate. A legislative panel in Arizona has endorsed a proposal that would prohibit public schools in Arizona from any teachings that overtly encourage dissent from the values of American democracy and Western civilization. The Arizona Republic reports the measure would also prohibit students of the state's universities and community colleges from forming groups based in whole or part on the race of their members, such as the Black Business Students Association at Arizona State University or Native Americans United at Northern Arizona University. Such groups would be forbidden from operating on campus. The sponsor of the bill, Representative Russell Pierce, said he doesn't want taxpayer dollars used to indoctrinate students in what he characterized as anti-American or seditious thinking. Critics say the bill would essentially destroy the Mexican-American study program in the state's public schools, colleges, and universities, as well as student groups such as the Movimiento Estudiantil Chicano de Aztlán. UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon is warning the surge in global food prices risks setting back the world's anti-poverty efforts, and if not properly handled, could hurt global growth and security. The food price surge has sharply increased the risk of hunger and poverty in developing countries and has already sparked food riots in parts of Asia and Africa. Ban Ki-moon addressed the issue at the opening of a UN Trade and Development Conference in Ghana.
If not handled properly, this crisis could trigger a cascade of others and develop into multiple crises, becoming a multidimensional problem affecting economic growth, social progress, and even political security around the world.
In other food news, a study by the University of Kansas has found genetic modification reduces the productivity of crops. The Independent of London reports the study undermines repeated claims that a switch to controversial technology is needed to solve the growing world food crisis. Researchers found genetically modified soya produces about 10% less food than its conventional equivalent. And prominent pro-Palestinian activist in Texas has died after drowning in a lake. Riyad Hamad was the founder of the Palestine Children's Welfare Fund and raised millions of dollars through his organization for schools, charitable organizations, and hospitals. Local police say Hamad was found gagged and bound in the lake. While police say he likely committed suicide, questions have been raised over his death. Prior to his death, Hamad had been under FBI surveillance. In late February, FBI and IRS agents raided his office and seized 40 boxes of tax returns and other documents. No charges were filed at the time, but investigators claim they had probable cause to investigate wire fraud, bank fraud, and money laundering. Riyad Hamad was 55 years old. And those are some of the headlines. This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, the War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. We're on the road. Today we're broadcasting from Denver, Colorado.